Alright, race day again. You can see I've only got a handful of pigeons behind me. There's about 10 birds here, the rest of them are on the truck. I've got 23 in the race, which is our race limit. There's another 45, I think, on a training toss from the same point. So they'll be going up half an hour later. They should be home about half an hour later. I'm expecting them to be about as fast as last week. My neighbour's making a lot of noise. Hopefully that doesn't affect the pigeons. But I'm going to go outside, set up the cameras, and we can watch these birds coming in. Come on, keep going, keep going. There we go. 07. Oh, looks like I've got the flash on. I was hoping to get in just above 1500 and I... It's got, I think there's 3 on the board and there's another 5 or 6 flying around, I think. Alright, there were a heap more pigeons with them, but they mustn't have been mine. Just jump into training. Oh, is that the Andalusian again? Wow. I'm guarantee you, that's the hen with the red ring. There you go, look, she lands on the roof every time. She's the only one who still does it. Every single time. So that's 5 home. Is this another 2 pigeons? Let's go and see who they are. I think we're going to the loft. So 7 and 2706. I didn't even have time to get the camera out. That was a great dive. Who was that? Oh, 1117. My little young bird. I was hoping to see him. I'm still waiting on 222 and 1102 though. Oh, hopefully that's them there. Alright, who we got? Oh, it's 21 and then one of Johnson's pigeons. That's good. 10 pigeons, nice and quick. It's a beautiful day, not even a cloud in the sky here. Oh, there's pigeons, eh? There we go, Andalusian. I think there was another pigeon. No, mustn't have been mine. He must have found a friend. So what's that? That's 11 home. Almost halfway there. Another one, another 2. Oh, I think that is my 222 from last week. And who is with her? I'll zoom out so we can see properly. Yeah, 222 and 32. So 10 pigeons to go, and we should get the trainers in another 15 minutes as well. There's one, I think there was another one. There's one. Alright, that is 15 birds in pretty quickly. There's the camera on the floor there. We'll see how that footage turned out. This is that naughty one. She always lands on the roof every single time. Oh, there's another pigeon out here. Let's see if it'll come in. Come on. In you come. Down there. So yeah, the birds are looking good. They're coming in very quick. That's 16 home now. And we should get these surplus birds in within a few minutes, I think. There's 2 more. I wonder if that's race pigeons still, or these might be the first of the surplus birds. Let's have a look. No, I think they're race pigeons still. I'm still missing the winner though. I'm really concerned about that. She was the winner from 2 weeks ago, still not here. But 19 pigeons home. Oh, here's a pigeon. I was just trying to film that one in the background in there. I don't know if you can see it. Alright, let's see who that is. Is that a race bird? No, it's not a race bird, so it must be a surplus pigeon. There we go. First one. Oh, and it's flying faster than the race birds. The second liberation is always faster, but that's a bit disappointing to see. Anyway, I'll leave it on this screen now so we can see the race and the surplus. I'm just under landing board. I was looking at the clock and a bird just came in. Notice the if you put your distance and your liberation time into the M3 clock, it gives you a little running countdown. So that's 2 birds home from surplus. Still waiting on 11:02. But this 11:42, that's a nice pigeon. I really rate that bird. I should have had her in the race, to be honest. She didn't beat the race birds, but she's a very nice young pigeon. There we go. This is probably surplus number 3, I'd say. Hopefully it's race bird number 20. No, surplus number 3. That was good. I hope the other camera got that. It landed straight in the pad. I think that's 11:03. It is 11:03. I was debating whether I should put that one in the race, but I didn't. Here we go, another pigeon. These surplus pigeons, training pigeons. Oh, 2. Oh, 3. Yes, I didn't balk it. They're a bit broken up. What's that? That's 6 now. But yeah, they're a lot slower than the race birds. I really thought, there you go, look, there's 2 more way up high. But I thought they'd be a lot faster than this. Hopefully you've been seeing some pigeons come in on the other camera. Good news is 11:02 is home. That's the winner from the other week. So there's only 2 pigeons missing. Oh, that's a bird from. That's the first 2 pigeons from the race. Whoa, which one was it? I don't remember which race, but they were the first 2 birds a couple of weeks ago. That's no good. All right, if I go back home, the toss birds are very slow. Still not even half of them home, which is a real surprise. Alright, so update, that's a surplus bird. I've got, so I think I was wrong earlier. There's only 45 birds in the training, because I had 10 at home. So I'm missing 10, missing 2 from the race, but the surplus birds are coming in real distressed, and I think if I look up on the roof, that's a bird that's not mine. There was another one here earlier that you might have seen me chase away. I'll see if I included that in the video. So the surplus birds are coming in very slow, very broken up, very distressed, and with a lot of strays, which is very odd. Alright, this indigo hen, she was second today, but she's I think she was second last week. She had a little feather in her mouth. She's turning into quite a good pigeon. Second last week, second this week, and her brother, he's usually up the top of the area, he's up there. He's not doing too bad either. So these are the birds home at the moment. I'm still missing 8 from the surplus toss, which is a bit of a concern. The race birds came in fine. I'm only missing 2 out of the race, but missing 8 from the toss, which is surprising. They should have done it a lot easier than that, and they're looking a bit distressed, the toss birds. So I don't know what the go is there. Hopefully I'll pick up a few more of them. But I'm going to show you the results in a second. But before we do that, it's been a month since I got my Benzing M3. So I'm just going to show you a few of the features that I've really enjoyed having, and then we'll jump into the results. So I'd like to show you 3 of the Benzing Smart Loft features I really enjoyed. The first is the continuous clocking. So see this pigeon 1133? That bird came in when I was not at the loft. I was at the club without the clock, but the Smart Loft hub recorded the pigeon coming in. The second is the temperature and humidity sensor. So I like to feed the birds a bit more when it's cold, and this gives me an accurate indication of the temperature in the loft. It shows it has been pretty cold this week, so the birds have gotten a bit of an extra feed. And the last is just having access to the pigeons clocking on my phone. So I used to take photos of my clock to record when the birds came in. Now I can just open up my app, look at the clocking as they come in, and record it in my loft management software, which I am really happy to be able to do. Alright, it's the next day. This is him here. This is the first time this year we've timed in an old bird first. So this is a 2-year-old cock. He was in with the first bird on the first race. He has been doing pretty well, but we'll pull up the results and see how he went. So here we are with the results. Again, it was Cowra, and we'll start with the overall results. So this is the whole of Sydney. I think I was 34th. Yeah, there we go. 34. So we were just on 4 minutes behind the leader. Most of the winning birds are in the north, in the northwest. So up here, Mount Druitt, Seven Hills, Marion, Blacktown. So I was pretty happy to be only 4 minutes behind when I'm in the southwest. If we look at the club results, so this is Liverpool Club, and again I was 3rd in the club, and I was only 37 seconds behind the leader, so that's pretty close. I was pretty happy with that. If we go to the point score, I am now in the top 10. I was 11th last week, I've jumped into 10, that's after 5 races, and in the club point score, I'm now sitting in 2nd. So look, I'm pretty happy with how the start of the season's gone. Hopefully we can carry it on. Here's 1102, our winner from the other week. I did pick up a few more birds this morning, so the results weren't as bad as I was expecting yesterday. We got a new race point next week, a little further. It's only about 50k further, I think. It's not that much further. But guys, I hope you've enjoyed. It's been a bit of a longer video because we had the surplus birds going. We'll do it again next week, and I'll see you guys then.